Alright, welcome back to another episode of Sakura Santa. Let's continue on with this good old one-handed gaming session. So where we last left off, we met up with two girls. One is the fox girl and the other one is a childhood friend in a bunny girl outfit. So guess what? He's not a loner anymore. Let's go with it. Get the show on the road. It's fairly late in the afternoon now. What a day it's been so far. First Akina, then I met Itsumi again. So, I had problems with my first recording. This is my second attempt on this. Because there was a goddamn phone call that happened and it went on for like 2 goddamn minutes. So I didn't get the chance to edit out. It was a mess. Let's continue that. Anyway, Itsumi again. After all that, surely I won't run into anyone else, right? I mean, at least I'm not bored anymore. Yeah, just sitting around at home was the worst. Got to do something, anything to break out of a rut. Trying to reach out helps. It's kind of corny, but it's true. Well, you could say that. Akina said sometimes, if you do nice things, the world is listening. Well, I guess I'll just walk down the street. Whoa! Sorry, are you? My mouth dries out. Well, ain't that some shit. Got a nice view of the ass. My mouth dries out. I seem to have bumped into a girl. Well, this certainly is a view. Why is yeah, tis the season for corny Santa outfits, but why so racy? I wouldn't expect this normally. Has the world just turned into some kind of sex comedy? Well, Sakura's the call of boobies is the sex comedy. It's pretty corny as hell, though. I could give it that. Well, I shouldn't forget myself. Hey, you alright? Nope, no response. This is, what if she has a concussion? Oh, I just tripped all over myself. Today's been so unlucky. I'm so very sorry for running into you. It's fine, but, maybe you should stand up. You're, on display here. She tries to hop to her feet, but she only manages to stumble over again. No, stop looking. Don't look at me. Okay, I won't. Though I find it hard to actually do what I promised. The view holds my eyes captive. So nice and round. This outfit and her figure, it's perfectly hypnotizing. Then she starts up again, but slower this time. Moving onto her knees first, she doesn't seem to notice that her skirt still is too short for her panties. Such an awful day. What am I going to do? She starts to sniffle. Hey, I didn't say anything, I swear. I don't want to make her cry. Everything's just gone wrong today. What do you mean? Christmas is going to be canceled this year unless I do something. But I can't find it. Christmas canceled? Can't find it. What can't you find? My wand. I lost my wand. Your wand? Yes, I don't know where to look either. What's all this about a wand? Whatever it is, it seems important to her. I have to find it or Christmas will be canceled. She just barely manages to hold back the tears. This is terrible. I don't know what to do. Your panties are still showing, by the way. She flushes red as she glances down over her body. I thought I told you to stop. Now she's up on her feet trying to force her skirt down. Anyway, please forget that you saw that. Please help me. I know you're probably busy, but I need help badly. She tugs weakly on my sleeve. It's kind of pitiful. Oh wait, now everything makes sense. Of course, she lost part of her cosplay outfit and she wants me to find it again. Will you help me find it? Please, please? I keep on asking people, but nobody wants to help. Sure, I'll help. Sorry about your cosplay prop. Cosplay? What is that? Isn't that what you're doing? No, whatever it is, I'm Santa. I need to get my wand back so that Christmas happens on schedule. I would be sad if that happened, and all the children would be sad and... Wow, she doesn't break character for anything. Well, I guess I'll play along. What can it hurt? Sure, Santa it is then. Okay then, Santa. I wish Santa... Well, I wish Santa Claus is actually like her. I mean, look at this. We got the blonde hair, blue eyes. This makes a perfect, obvious example for a superior form of Santa right there. Anyway, I promise I'll help you find your wand for Christmas. You will? You really mean it? Of course, I can't disappoint all the kids out there. She leaps at me with her arms outstretched. The hug is very warm. You know, when it comes to blonde hair and blue eyes, oh man, I don't really want to make that fucking joke again, like last time. Oh man. Thank you so much. Alright, where did you last see it? It's around here somewhere. That's way too vague. Retrace your steps. What were you doing when you lost it? Well, I was using it to teleport to my workshop, but then a gust of wind came and just blew it out of my hand. My eyes were closed, so I didn't see where it went. Must be some kind of professional actor with how into it she is. Alright, well, tell me what I should be looking for. My wand, of course, made out of pure candy cane. It'll look different from the usual peppermint ones, though. So she has a candy cane wand. Is she some kind of magical girl show? A Christmas special? Maybe someone thought 5-second rule and picked it up? Oh, I didn't think of that. She begins scanning the street. Over there. That is an enormous candy cane for sure. A small boy is lugging it around. Santa starts running after him. I do too. At this rate, she might fall again. Excuse me. Miraculously, she doesn't trip as she reaches him. That isn't your wand. Huh? Finders keepers is mine. He clutches it to his chest with a suspicious look. Mama told me I couldn't keep it, but it's mine. Go get your own candy cane. How incredibly rude. Man, he needs to be smacked. Santa seems unruffled. Wasn't she embarrassed a moment ago? Hey, that doesn't belong to you, okay? I don't care, it's mine now. He looks like he's about to cry. Santa kneels down to his height, looking him in the eye. Kano, you can't just run off like that. Your mother loves you and she knows that you want that stuffed teddy bear for Christmas. What? How does she know his name? Huh? Do I know you? Of course I know you, Kano. I know you feel angry right now, but you need to remember, you can still do the right thing. Wow, it actually seems like it's working. She's some kind of cat herder. Listen, I know you found it first, but that wand belongs to me. What should you do with things that don't belong to you? You give them back. That's right. That's what a good boy would do. So are you going to be a good boy this year, Kano? The kid looks down at the giant candy cane in his tiny hands. I can see him tearing up a little bit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad. I'll be a good boy, Santa. I promise. She pats him on the head. That's a good boy, Kano. He hands her wand back to her. In spite of her apparent clumsiness, she suddenly has the grace of a drum majorette with that candy cane in her hands. Sparkles outline her twirling movements. It's snow. It's snow falling from her hands. Kano just looks on in awe. You really are Santa. He's totally stupefied. I'm probably wearing the same expression. Of course, Kano. Remember to be good for your mother this year. I'll make sure that you get your teddy bear. As long as you promise me that you'll behave. You should return things that don't belong to you, right? You're right, Santa. She sounds so motherly in spite of her cuteness. Footsteps running faster than the rest of the crowd catch my attention. There you are, Kano. I was so worried about you. His mother, I'm sure. Kano looks up to her. I'm sorry, Mama. I didn't want to scare you. She sweeps him up into a hug. I'm sorry too. She finally notices us. My son wasn't causing trouble, was he? Not at all. He's a good boy. Good. He is a good boy. Thank you for looking after him. Don't worry about it. Be good, Kano. I'll keep my promise if you do. He nods so rapidly, I wonder if his head will fall off. Oh, jeez. I promise, Santa. I'll remember. Mother and child walk off, hand in hand. What kind of grammar is this? I'm just standing there for a moment trying to process what happened. So, how did you know his name and all that? I told you, I'm Santa. Don't you have a song about this? I'm keeping a list, checking it twice. No, this has to be some elaborate setup. I point, without even looking at someone down the street. Who's that? Her name is Tamika. She wants to see her grandfather for Christmas. Don't you worry, she's been a really good girl this year. I'm about to open my mouth when the girl walks by with a man who must be her father. I heard that your grandfather is getting better, Tamika. He's going to be able to visit us for Christmas. I can't wait to see him this year. He can't wait to see you either. My jaw gapes stupidly in amazement. You know what? I'm not that surprised. I don't know about this, man. How can... I told you, I'm Santa. You already told me this. I know your name too, Koji. How do you know that? I remember everyone's names. The list is in my head. I'd keep running out of paper otherwise. What the heck? Your mind... I don't even know how your mind goes. It's like you're psychic or something. That makes sense, but no, it's impossible, right? But this girl's face seems so honest and pure, she wouldn't lie. But there's a problem. Eh? What's that? I don't know what you want for Christmas. Children's hearts are open and I can hear their wishes loud and clear. But as the years draw on and people become more careful, more guarded, their hearts become closed to me. So for helping me, Koji, what would you like Santa to get you for Christmas this year? Huh? But I just stood around. You don't owe me for that. No, I never would have thought to look for someone taking it. You've been a big help. Now Christmas will remain on schedule. So please, tell me what you want for Christmas. She hooks the cane around one of my wrists and clasps my other hand in hers, guiding them to my own chest. Well, yes, what is it you want? What I'd really like is to have people to spend Christmas with. Oh, she seems taken aback by that. You're lonely, aren't you? I can see it. Her eyes stare into me intently. You've always been a good boy, Koji. I remembered that. She lets me go and withdraws a step, mulling things over. Well, if I work really hard, I should be able to have all the preparations ready for Christmas early. Yes, that is the clearest solution. She looks back to me, smiling brightly. I will spend Christmas with you, Koji. Eh? You'll spend Christmas with me? Yes, I'll make sure that you aren't lonely. Yes. We don't want Koji to become a loner while he sits in his apartment all day. Now, was it that you live? I moved here recently. I have a new apartment. That's right, I know exactly where you are. I'll be sure to visit you sometime this week. Okay, I have to catch up on the preparations, but I'll see you again, Koji. Okay, I'll see you later, Santa. Goodbye, Koji. Soon. With that, she vanishes in a puff of snow. I don't even know what to make of all of this. A fox spirit, a childhood friend, and Santa Claus. Did everything weird in my life decide to happen on the same day? No. It's called fate, my friend. I don't even know. Why did I have to end it with my friend? Now that's, it sounds cringy as hell. I've been like 13 minutes in. Let's do some more. So, what do I want to do now? A fox, a friend, and a fable all went to spend time with me. What's going on here? I was worried about Christmas being lonely, but now I'm worried about making it out alive. I'll probably be fine, but there's only 7 days until Christmas. So that means only so much time between all of them. Well, they did all kind of say I could spend as much time with them as I want. So I guess I get to decide. But who do I spend the day with? Well, let's stay at home. I guess I'll just relax today. I don't really need to go out all the time, right? Koji! Who was that? Was it Santa? I hear her voice somewhere. Koji, help! It's coming from behind the window? Opening the curtain reveals her clinging desperately to the windowsill. Koji, let me in! Questions can happen later. I open the window to the chilling wind and pull her all over myself apparently. I pull too hard and lose my balance. Her breasts wind up squeezing against my face. Okay, so it's her breasts, not her ass. I would imagine what happens when Santa sits on his face. Oh boy. Wind up squeezing against my face. Koji, are you okay? My words don't come out except as muffled noises. What was that? I can't hear you. My hands flail to grasp her shoulders and push her up and off of me. Sweet, life-giving air floods in as I gasp for breath. Sorry about that. She jumps to her feet and I slowly stand up. So you knew where I live. But why didn't you just knock? I got nervous. I thought I was going to get lost in the apartment complex. So I took the quickest route to your home. I suppose that's fair. She seems upset by the whole thing, so I should drop it. Next time, call before you come. I'll show you the way. Thank you, Koji. I'm not going to ask how she managed to reach my window. After all that's happened, I've realized that applying logic to this week simply isn't going to work. I've managed to get in plenty of work, so I have some time off, so we can spend time together. She begins to look around my apartment. It's not very Christmassy around here. Yeah, tell me about it. Look what the apartment looks like. It looks all clean and comfortable, but it's all like no decorations and shit. Well, I didn't buy any decorations. Why not? So she was like, it's not very Christmassy. Well, why not? Because I thought that I was going to be alone for Christmas. You and your loner shit. I swear to God. I thought, didn't he? He's at the university. Doesn't he talk to people? I'm not gonna question that shit. Well, that's no longer the case. There's no way I can allow your apartment to be so barren, Koji. It's time for some Christmas spirit. She pulls out her wand and begins twirling it. Hold my hand for a moment, Koji. Hold your hand. She reaches out with one hand, the other still twirling the candy cane. Yes, there's something I want you to see. My hand clasps with her own. Now close your eyes. This part is a secret. I guess I'll just roll with it. Can I open my eyes yet? Of course. And now we got teleported into some... whatever that is. It looks like some workshop area. Huh? Or cabin. Huh? What? Where are we? This is my workshop. Santa's workshop. But don't question it, Koji. Just don't question it. Yeah, when it comes to a main dude in a Sakura game, you just always have to ask some questions. Right, your workshop. Now then, let's make some decorations. My family taught me how to make them, so I think I'm pretty good at it. You mean there's an entire family of Santas? Yep, we look after different parts of the world. So, is there a Santa with a big belly and a white beard? You're talking about Dad? You mean that Santa Claus is your dad? Yep, would you like to meet him? Maybe he'll have time after Christmas is over. This week gets stranger with each passing moment. I guess in a world this big, it makes sense. Even with magic, one person can only do so much. Oh my god, there's too much magic all happening. My brain. Oh boy. How big is your family, Santa? Let me think. Her face screws up with a thoughtful expression. She even lightly bangs the candy cane on her skull. Sorry, I lost count. That's how many of you there are? Well, of course, making toys for billions of children is not that easy. What kind of virility does Father Claus possess? And what about Mrs. Claus? Even knowing magic is involved somehow, I can hardly believe it. Still, I have to admit I'm curious about the Claus family. Anyway, since we have this much time, I can make some quality decorations. She turns to her workbench as she speaks. Then her hands speed up into a blur as she grabs various things and starts putting them together. Done! She bounces back to me, Christmas lights almost spilling out of her arms. Let's go back and decorate your apartment. There's no way I'm going to let you have holiday blues. Oh, holiday blues is the worst thing ever, right? Unless you're Mr. Scrooge. The funniest shit ever. Thank you, but... How do we get back? That's easy, just close your eyes again. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. A sharp clap is audible next to me. Open them. What the fuck? Yup, back safe and sound. Open your eyes. Eh? She finally turns around and knows where she is. Is this a lingerie store? It seems so. Yes, why would you teleport me into a place like this? This is giving me perverted. You're giving the dude and myself some perverted thoughts right now. God damn it. It seems so. I'm so sorry, Koji. This doesn't usually happen. You mean to tell me, well, you do have a lack of a sense of direction at times. You got a loss of directions, Bear. Are you sure? Well, maybe sometimes. She's awfully clumsy and absent-minded. I bet this kind of thing happens all the time. But close your eyes again. Maybe I'll actually be back in my apartment this time. 1, 2, 3. Another clapping sound echoes through the air again. Finally, we make it back safe and sound. Hey Santa, looks like it worked this time. Wait, where is she? I look around, but Santa's nowhere to be found. Santa, where'd you go? Then I nearly trip over a bump on the floor. Santa is sprawled out on the floor of my apartment, completely dazed. Her lovingly crafted Christmas decorations are scattered everywhere, covering her. Help! I can't move. Help me, Koji. She writhes within the wires and ornaments, but she's stuck. If anything, she only gets herself more entangled. To make matters worse, her skirt has been flipped up. But don't look under my skirt. My panties. This is the second time you've seen them. A sniffle escapes from her. Don't worry about your panties, okay? Just relax. Everything will be fine. Yeah, sure, everything will be fine when it comes to perverted situations like this. That's definitely something I never expected to say. Now, there's a cute girl that's stretched out on my apartment floor. She's actually quite pretty with a bit of, in the right places. I shouldn't let myself get distracted. Yeah, you probably shouldn't. First thing to do is to try to free her from that mess. As I look at the mountain of Christmas decorations, I begin to despair. I don't have any idea how I'm going to manage it, but I'll try. Hold still, okay? I'm going to get you out of this mess. Okay. I tug at a bit of tinsel, but she lets out a sharp cry. That's pulling on something. It seems to be wrapped around her chest, so that every time I pull it squeezes. It's not that the view isn't nice, but she seems really upset. I'm going to need to reach around. I start to pull on it again, this time taking it slow. She only lets go of a small sniffle this time. Success, it's free. Now I need to get the Christmas lights. Except they are wrapped over her thighs until that's going to be a problem. A massive problem. But be gentle, Koji, please. This is the first time. I'm not just a high schooler anymore, but there's some places that are. How do I do this without. Who am I kidding? There's no way. I have to do it. After one of the greatest struggles in my life, Santa is free from her decorations. She sniffles again. Why am I so clumsy? Everything's going wrong. Hey, everything's fine. I'm happy that you visited me, Santa. Thank you, Koji. You remind me of Dad, a little. He's such a gentleman. I don't doubt it. I'm not sure I can measure up to an actual legend. Now then, let's decorate. Of course. Hey, look. The house is not boring. The apartment doesn't look boring anymore. After a short while, we covered the room with lights. Now for the most important decoration. It's not Christmas without a Christmas tree, is it? Not at all. Before I know it, it goes up in the corner. Come on then, we have to get it ready. Her merriment is infectious. Sure, I'd love to. From the massive box of decorations she brought, we pull out all kinds. Both of us reach for the same branch, our fingers brushing against each other. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. She's getting really worked up over it. What a shy girl. Well, he sure has a thing for shy people. What a shy girl. After a while, the tree is done. We did it. Doesn't it look lovely? Absolutely. For a moment, we stand together and admire our handiwork. It feels warmer in here now. You think so? Yes, I could tell how gloomy it was. There wasn't any Christmas cheer in here at all. But now there's plenty of it. She sheepishly fidgets in place. So sorry about today, by the way. I was nervous because that was the first time I've shown someone my workshop. Really? I'm the first person to see it? Yes. That's actually really special, isn't it? Most people don't see Santa in their entire lives. Yet I got invited to her workshop. If I didn't know it better, why me exactly? But well, I just think that you're special, Koji. And after you helped me so much, I wanted to do something nice for you too. There's something there, at least. Well, thank you, Santa. And thank you for the decorations. You're welcome. If you're lacking in Christmas spirit, I won't be far away. She glances at the clock. Oh, I've still got more toys to make before the big day. I'll come back another day. Thank you for letting me in today, Koji. You're welcome. Just remember to use the door next time. Okay. She begins to climb. Hey, no. Use the door, not the window. But I might get lost. Stop it. Wow. What a day that was. Yesterday I was moping about how there was no one to spend Christmas with. Now it seems that I won't have enough time to spend. The phone ringing in my apartment cuts through my thoughts. Hello? Hey, Koji. Long time no see. Oh, hey, Daiichi. I wasn't expecting a call. How have you been, brother? Not bad at all. Just spending Christmas with the girlfriend's family. Sounds like you two are getting really close. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, honestly. But sometimes when you meet a girl, you just click, you know? Like a pair of gears locking together. Interesting metaphor. Oh, man. Hey, you're still the same, Koji. So what are you doing for Christmas? Sorry we can't play Dungeon Rambler 2 this time. Oh boy, some more video game talk. Have you been doing okay at university? Yeah, my studies are fine. We'll just have to play next time we get together. For sure. As for what I'm doing for Christmas, well, what? Come on, tell me. You could say I met a girl who really brings out the Christmas spirit in you. Huh, someone who loves Christmas? Sounds like a girl who would fit in perfectly with the family. She's definitely a family person, alright. And she's shy as well. So you done anything with her yet? Coffee, a date, anything? Well, she turned up at my apartment today. Wow, that's fast. Hey, nothing happened. Sure. Just don't rush yourself. I'm not. She's just really nice, innocent too. You always had a thing for the shy ones. Oh, snap. That's true. Anyway, I'm glad to hear you have someone to spend Christmas with. I gotta go. Make sure that Arcadian Battle Station, or whatever the heck it's called, is ready for our next game. Don't worry, I will. See you, Koji. See you, Daiichi. And let's see. And that was next day. Well, that sure was a day. I had a lot of fun, though. A day with Santa turns out to be quite interesting. I've learned that magic is real, at least Christmas magic. Santa is a gifted toy maker, in spite of her clumsiness. The size of her family is still amazing, but I guess it makes sense in retrospect. I mean, there's no way that only one Santa Claus handles everything, right? Even if he had elves, there's no way he could deliver it all by himself. So he apparently made sure there were enough Santas to keep up. I wonder what Christmas dinner is like when they all have the same name in the same room. Hey Santa, could you pass the gravy? But the one I'm most interested in is this cute... Oh my god, I can't even talk. But the one I'm most interested in is the cute, clumsy girl I found. I want to learn all about her, but when will she turn up again? There's still plenty of time until Christmas, so I wonder. I'll just have to think about it. Well, I think I had enough of the recording right here. You know what? I did that yesterday. Shit. Let's put it right here. Anyway, next part. We're gonna see how the second day will go. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you later next time.